you were going to give advice to a streamer that has been streaming for around 6-12 months and is struggling to grow, is struggling to build a community, and is losing motivation, like what should they do? What should they do? Like, was there ever a point in time where you wanted to quit streaming, or like, if you could think back to that and think, what was it that, like, what pushed you to keep doing what you're doing today?
I remember with YouTube, because as I've mentioned, it was going down and I haven't really had a 9 to 5. I haven't really had anything. I had some good savings, but you know, I'm a decently smart lad, and I know even if I fully stop YouTube, then I can't live off, a few thousand savings or whatever it was. But I remember it was so demotivating to see like everything I've been doing for years and, so safely, just things starting to go down, and I couldn't understand why. And looking back, it was because Fortnite's hype was sort of dying down. I couldn't understand it, and I remember because I started the Twitch stuff, and I tapped a bit into that, dabbled a little bit every few days. I just remember like one day, I just sort of was like, you know what, let me give Twitch a proper shot. I'd seen people start to sub to me. I'd seen, a few bits here and there, and I realized like, yeah, it can be financially stable. And it's kind of more raw and kind of not easier, but it's a lot more enjoyable to do streams. Instead of having to worry about every single day waking up looking for Fortnite news. And I just started to grind that. And again, it was very slow. There was a lot of months I maybe struggled a little bit with money, to be fully honest. I haven't really said that, but it was hard, like big time, especially for like a 18, 19-year-old lad. I was like, God, what am I doing? But slowly Twitch picked it back up, and I'm full-time on Twitch now. But yeah, I don't know, I just feel like the only sort of advice that, there's no secret to growing a platform. It is going to take time. It could take a week, it could take a year, it could take many years, but you just sort of got to either take a short break from when you're feeling like that, and you got to come up with a sort of strategy, look around at other streamers, see what they're sort of doing to keep at it. And I don't know, you just got to pick yourself up. As cliche as that sounds, you've got to like find that it is hard. But I don't know. I remember what I would do is I'd again go around looking at other streamers, see how they're presenting themselves, and I'd notice like they're a great vibe, and they were a better vibe than what I was doing. And what I wanted was just an enthusiastic stream. So I now make sure every time I go live, I'm enthusiastic. And I think people now enjoy that, and realize that through things like the TikToks and people maybe popping in and out. But I don't know, you just got to maybe take a step back, look at what's maybe going wrong. How can you improve that? And I don't know, that again, there's no secret. I think what mine was with Twitch as well was the niche with channel points balanced with gaming, and being very interactive, and then using TikTok and things to promote them things was really good. But there really isn't a lot of secrets. Unfortunately, you just got to try your best. I wish I could give proper advice, but look at what other streamers are doing, network with them, make some good friends, talk with their community. I always say don't self-promote or anything like that, but have a nice chat with them, engage with their community, see how their days are going, and that helps, especially if you're on Twitch. But if you're on things like YouTube and YouTube's going down like what I was doing, if I could go back on YouTube, I honestly don't really know. The thing with YouTube is you've got to stick with trends, and it's a fully different space. But Twitch-wise, yeah, it's really all I could say. I don't know, what was the other streamer? What were some other streamers saying on the podcast? I'm interested.
Same thing, really.
It is. There is no secret.
Hard work, consistency, patience, bit of luck, right place, right time.
I agree. Consistency is very, very important.
Don't give up.
Stream schedule.
Yeah.
The stream schedule for me helps big time, because people know every Monday I post that. And if you can also stick to a schedule, like if you're someone who's watching this and you work like a full-time job or whatever, and you know you've got Fridays free, and you've got like Sunday nights free, try and use them as best you can and stay as consistent as possible. Like I'm 5 days a week, as I say, 4 p.m. And I always just mention that. I'm like, yeah, I'm live 4 p.m. tomorrow. And people hear that constantly. And at 4 p.m., my starting soon chat, they'll be ready, you know, which is nice. So consistency, take a step back if you're ever feeling like that. Look at what you're doing wrong. And yeah, just try your best to pick yourself up and you'll figure it out, man. You'll figure it out. It's hard to do Twitch non-full-time, I feel. Or even if you're like half part-time or whatever. It's still, you know, never gonna be perfect. I'm very free to do what I do. You know, some days I'm kind of chill, but I know like I'm full time. I gotta keep the grind going, and I don't know. But there's no secrets really. But you'll figure it out. You'll figure it all out.